All right, the book of Sirach, chapter 25 and 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. All right, and I gotta play this video real quick. Watch it. Where you got this woman acting like she's sick, about to pass out, about to die, and then this other woman, as you see, comes behind this man that's trying to help this other woman and stab him with some type of needle, some poison, and then what do? They rob this man. All right. And it's the type of stuff that's going to be happening during Jacob's trouble too, man. So you cannot stumble at the beauty of a woman. All right. If you a simp and you out here just trying to, which we men, you gon', 7 women gonna take hold of 1 man, but you're gonna have a lot of women that's gonna be setting Jake up. All right. But let me go ahead and open up. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakah Kodash. I'm the brother of Baal Gabar from the Camp Prophets in Babylon, Tampa, Florida. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and infinite salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad doing this work in truth and in sincerity. All right. Be not deceived in these last days, man. You're going to have a lot of situations like this get set up during Jacob's trouble, Women out here setting up men. I mean, they're already doing it, taking money from men, a bunch of wickedness going on with these women. And that's why the scripture I opened up with is Sirach 25 and 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, the plague of your mind, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, man. So you take all the wickedness in the world, it does not compare to the wickedness of a woman. All right. Now you're going to have the elect ladies that are going to be saved of the children of Israel, the ones that are repentant and coming back to Yahweh Shai Shai, living meek, humble lifestyles, dressing modestly, learning how to be a wife to a husband. All right. Now we coming into a time labeled as Jacob's trouble, man. All right. And this is the type of things that's going to be happening all over the earth. All right. The worst time in history. And we're going to see a lot of things like this. That's why you cannot be foolish. All right. You got to be prudent. All right. And you can't be no simp ass nigga out here, trying to, chase after tail. At the end of the day, Isaiah 4:1, these women are going to be righteous women. And they're going to be virgins, man. A lot of these women out here, they've been ran through. They've been, used and abused. And, in that day, Isaiah 4:1, it says, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of 1 man. So you are going to have women taking hold of men, but you're also going to have women like this out here deceiving, right? Trying to get what you have in that day, man. So you got to keep your eyes peeled for these wicked women in that day. Isaiah 4:1 is not just going to be any woman that comes up to you. You got to have the spirit of discernment, and the Lord is going to be dealing with the men of Yahweh Shai to let you know, like, nah, keep moving. You might have 100 women come to you in one day and you might have to turn down 98, and that's the time we coming into, we ain't looking for a big booty and a nice smile, which, we Jake, we gonna at the end of the day, the Lord gonna bless you anyways, but you're gonna have women like this, look like fine looking women setting Jake up, man. All right. And if you still stumbling at the beauty of a woman, you ain't gonna make it. But it says, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of 1 man. All right. During the time of Jacob's trouble, when all hell is breaking loose, you're gonna have all these women that's gonna try to take hold of 1 man. It says, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So you are gonna have 7 women that's gonna take hold of 1 man. All right. But this is Sirach 25 and 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. All right, and this man just fell for the trap, And these women were out here trying to set up somebody that they could rob, you know, and that's why you cannot stumble at the beauty of a woman, you know. In this situation, you know, a situation like this comes up in time of trouble, you just gonna have to keep it moving, understanding that at the end of the day, if she going through it like that, that's judgment from Yahweh Bashmi Yahweh Shai. All right, now look, he got jabbed up. You know, he passes out and they rob him, man. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. All right, because, you know, you're going to end up falling into the trap of the woman. And give me any plague but the plague of the heart and any wickedness on earth but the wickedness of a woman. These women are beyond wicked, man. Wicked as all hell, you know. They are the weaker vessel, so Satan easily manipulates these women, man. And really, they pawns for Satan right now, man. These women, hey, they're our enemy too, man. You know, we go into Esau, Edom, but hey, our women, our own women are our enemies in this time, man. Aside from the elect ladies, all right. This is Micah 7:10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it. Right now, hey, the Lord has a problem with these women. But we coming into a time of trouble, like I was saying, the time of Jacob's trouble. You're going to have women like this setting men up all over, you know. Might have other men, you know, waiting around the corner to take what you have, to rob you. Or just might pull something like this, you know. Stab you with some potion, have your ass knocked out, man. All right, this is some wicked shit. This is the time, you know, of lawlessness we coming into, man. Let me grab this real quick. Matthew 24:12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, so the love of many is waxing cold, man. You know, people getting colder and colder. People killing each other in the streets, robbing each other broad day, and it's only gonna get worse, man. Women gonna be getting ravished, taken. You know, and these women right here, they gonna cast judgment, man. And the Lord gonna judge these two women right here, man. Their ass gonna be put down. All right, but this is the stuff. Brothers got to be, prudent. Brothers got to be watching for things like this, man. You can't be simple in this thing, man. You can't be simple in the time of trouble, man. But it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So this thing's about endurance, man. All right. And a man of wisdom is going to be, you know, watching, circumspect, not going to be gullible, you know, fall for just any trap. You know, the Lord's going to be with you. All right. And guiding you with the angels, man. This is Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Right, this man wasn't prudent. You know, he passed on. He just fell for the trap, and you know he was punished. You know, so you can't be this Captain Save-A-Ho, man. In this time we coming into, man. All right, now the Lord's gonna, guide you to the women that are gonna be saved. You know, at the end of the day, you're gonna have women that are gonna be saved, but you can't. Like I said, Jacob's trouble, Isaiah 4:1. You might turn down 100 women before you even find one righteous one. You know, King Solomon, he said, actually, you know what? Let me go to that. Let's go to it. Fine. The book of Ecclesiastes 7:26, and I find more bitter than death the woman. These women are more bitter than death, man. You know, that sting of death. These women are wicked as all hell, and that's why a lot of the 2/3 gonna be women, man, because there's more women on earth than there is men. All right, that's why Isaiah 4:1, there's 7 women to every 1 man on this earth right now, man. And a lot of the 2/3 is going to be wicked ass women like this. Going to be getting judged, ravished, destroyed. You're going to be trodden down. All right. But you're going to have a lot of men that's going to be taking at the traps of these women, man. But it says, and I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets. Her mind is a trap. She's trying to trap you and destroy you. All right, these wicked ass women. All right, it says, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleases the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. All right, the sinner going to be taken by these wicked ass women, man. But the ones that please Yahweh Shemi Shai are going to escape these wicked women, man. And that's why even Paul said, I find more, to pretty much be as he was. If you have not a wife, seek not a wife. All right, remember Lot's wife, especially when the charagma come out, a lot of these women, they're going to take that charagma, man. But it says, behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find the account. So this is King Solomon, which he had, 1,000 women. And he was doing, he was putting something to the test. He was doing an experiment. And he said, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found. So one man out of 1,000, King Solomon found one righteous. Out of 1,000 men, one man was righteous. All right, and this is King Solomon doing an experiment, seeing, who was, righteous. And he says, but a woman among all those have I not found. Not one woman was a righteous woman, man. All right, so you cannot trust these women in this day, man. In the time of Jacob's trouble, man, a lot of these women, they're going to get the stiff arm, man. They're going to be destroyed. All right, you trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho, and guess what? You're going to end up dead somewhere, man. Don't think this Isaiah 4:1 is just every woman that comes, across you in your path, Nah, man, a lot of these women going to be judged. And if you holding, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, man. But this is, back to Micah 7:10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which saith unto me, where is Yahweh Shemi Shai? These women don't believe, man. Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the street. So right now, these women are like our enemy, man. All right, especially the Israelite woman, they're set up by Satan right now, man. They're the weaker vessel. Now, like I said, aside from the elect ladies, the ones that are coming back to Yahweh Shemi Shai. But a lot of these women just going to be absolutely trodden down. The scripture says, she shall be trodden down as the mire of the streets. And mire's like shit. So she's going to be trampled over, man, in the time of trouble. All right, let me go here real quick. Sirach 25:9, well is him that hath found prudence. So in this time, you're going to need to be prudent and circumspect. And he that speaketh in the ears of them that will hear. This is, the book of First Esdras 4:37. Wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works. And there is no truth in them, in their unrighteousness also they shall perish. All right, so, this time you got to be circumspect, man. At the end of the day, you got to, follow the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Shai. You can't just be, chasing after these women in that day, man. Isaiah 4:1, the women gonna come to you, but you're gonna have women that's gonna be setting Jake up too, man. And if you simple, you're gonna pass on. You ain't gonna foresee the evil. You're gonna be punished, man. This man was robbed, poisoned, by Israelite women, it looked like, man. All right, so you're gonna have a lot of our women that's gonna be set up to be out here to be deceivers, man, to bring you to a ditch. Let me actually grab that. This is Proverbs 23 and 27. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. She also lieth in wait as for a prey, and increaseth the transgressors among men. All right? So, you know, a whore is a deep ditch, man. You know, a trap. You just, you know, that's why you can't just be following after these stank-ass women, man. You know? You're going to have a lot of women like this. Good-looking women, too. They're going to be out here setting Jake up, man. You're going to have the spirit of discernment, man. To discern whether, you know, this is a righteous woman or, you know, some wicked woman just trying to get something out of you, man. This is Malachi 3 and 18. Then shall you return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth the Most High and him that serveth him not. So, you know, you can't just, you know, scriptures say prove a friend. You know, in that day, you can't just, you know, see these just fine women and just be deceived. You know, you just following behind this, you just see a big butt and a nice smile. You just, you know, trying to make her one of your wives. Nah, man, you got to be smart. All right, use wisdom. All right, be prudent. You know, don't follow behind these women, man. They're going to set you up like this, man. So you're going to have the spirit of discernment in that day to, you know, to discern between the righteous and the wicked. You can't just fall for the traps, man. The snares and the nets, you know. And there's going to be a lot of snares and nets in this day because, hey, there's going to be no more food, no more water. Women are going to be out here. Men, women, they're going to be setting up traps, plotting on you. You know, and you're going to have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you know. And the Lord is going to guide his men at the end of the day. All right, this is let me see. Proverbs 29 and 6. In the transgression of an evil man there is a snare, but the righteous do sing and rejoice. Let's see. I just typed in snare, so I'm just going through these. This is Proverbs 13 and 16. Every prudent man dealeth with knowledge. So like every prudent man dealeth with knowledge, but a fool layeth open his folly. It says, I'm just reading some of these scriptures real quick, going into prudence, you know, being prudent, not just following, you know, for the okie doke, man. You know, and you got a lot of men that are, you know, simps, man. You know, you're going to fall, you're going to be Captain Save-A-Ho in that day, and you're going to lose your life. Sirach 6 and 32. My son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught. All right, we all being taught prudence, wisdom, knowledge, not being easily deceived or gullible, just falling for the traps. And if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent. All right, so prudence is a big part of this thing, man. Don't fall for the traps, man. Don't fall for the snares. There's going to be a lot of stuff like this set up, you know, trying to get brothers, man. You know, so, hey, do not be deceived by a fine-ass woman in this day, man. Because you're going to have a lot of these fine-ass women, they're going to be setting Jake up. You're going to be getting set up. All right, so Isaiah 4 and 1, you know, you're going to have the Isaiah 4 and 1, the elect ladies, they going to cleave. But you also going to have, you might have to turn down 150 women like this, you know, trying to set you up. And the Lord going to tell you, the Lord going to be in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. The Lord going to be in your mind, guiding you through the angels. Like, nah, don't accept her. Keep moving. You know, the Lord then you might find the one, and the Lord say, okay, you know, bring her in, you know, try her spirit. And you're going to be trying their spirit, you know, seeing what they all about through prudence and wisdom. All right, so yeah, with that, Lord willing, it was edifying to the hopeful elect. You know, don't be dumb. Don't get caught off guard out here, man, behind a fat ass and a nice smile, brothers. All right, so with that, call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, B'Shem Merkah Kodash. Till next time, Shalom.